drill here, 3 pinning positions. Come in close, please, and make sure we are paying close attention. I'm going to try and show it a couple of times. There's a fair amount going on. I'll do it as slow as I can. You're just going to basically work through 3 different side control pinning positions, sort of upward through a chain and then back down. We will start in 100 kilos. Now there's a number of different ways to do this. We're just going to focus on some basic points here. First off, I want to have a cross face on the top side arm, which means I'm making contact with my shoulder on this arm. Okay. For now, don't worry about making any grips on the gi. We can do this work, this drill gi or no gi. I'm using my inside hand to block this leg. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually basically just jam my arm right against his hip. And I'm putting the palm of my hand flat on the floor. Okay? Again, you can grab material, but we won't for the day. I'm trying to get as much surface area of my hand on the floor as I can so it does not slide. Okay? So those are the grips with my hands here. All right? And I'm going to basically just sprawl back. Again, this is very basic. We're focusing on the transition, not necessarily putting pressure here. So I have a sprawled out position with my body. I'm driving his head across 100 kilos. Everybody understand? I'm going to transition to head and arm. First thing is I need to replace this hand because it needs to move. So I bring my knee up to the hip. I take my hand off and make the jump across to the underhook. Okay? I'll control the shoulder. And now from here, I'm going to slide back, find the tricep, lift the shoulder, bring my leg all the way under, and go back to my cross face, make a gable grip, keep my head low here on the far side shoulder. Okay? So now I have my head and arm. I've got a knee here in the hip, knee underneath the shoulder, my head is checking the far side shoulder, and I've got my underhook and cross. Everybody understand? I'm going to move the Kesa Gatame. Up the shoulder. Drag back along the arm and find the tricep. Open your foot, toes forward. Sit through on your leg, on your hip rather. Your head stays low. Never looking back like that when I sit through, and that will be a temptation. Switch your hips to keep your head low. So now I have Kesa Gatame with the under. That's the 3rd position. Now I just need to go backwards to the chin. This goes back to the hip, back under the shoulder, slide back down to the cross face, and drop my chin down to the shoulder. When I'm ready to slide off, what I usually do with this to help anchor is middle finger goes underneath the armpit on the far side. Middle finger in the bird, in the armpit, and anchor that down. Now this hand can come back, begin to block the hip, and I can sprawl my hips back out to 100 feet. Knee, arm, bring the other knee up, head and arm. Here, it out, sit through, Kesa Gatame. Back to the hip, back to the shoulders, slide through to the cross face, head and arm. Here again, you can anchor. You don't have to. You can anchor your hand right underneath the armpit here to make sure your cross face stays strong. Make the hand jump back to the inside hip. Doesn't have to hit the floor yet. As you sprawl out, the palm of the hand will get down to the floor. I'm back into the floor. So just through that same sequence over and over again. Making the transition as tight as possible. So I'm not giving him any room throughout each pinning position. Understood? That's good. So let's do this 1 for 1, 2 for 2. Each person go through the sequence once or twice, then change roles on your own. You guys got it? All right.